Celebrating 10 years on the air, Bay Area Quiz Kids presents the best and brightest local high school teams competing in a tournament of knowledge. Brought to you by the San Mateo Credit Union, Kaiser Permanente, and Samtrans. And now, give it up for the best host on the West Coast, Brad Friedman.
Hey everybody, welcome to Quiz Kids. Without further ado, I'd like to introduce you to our teams. We have last year's #2 team, the Bentley Phoenixes. And I am very happy to welcome a new team to Quiz Kids, the Chinese Christian Rams. So you guys, let's get started as we play the collaboration round. Welcome, gentlemen, to Quiz Kids. In this first round, you will play as a team. I have a series of 10-point questions. I'll ask your team a question, give you a few seconds to collaborate, and then ask your captain, Keegan or Steven, to give me the correct answer. If you do that, you score 10 points. If you don't do that, the other team gets a chance to collaborate and steal the points away. Okay, we'll go back and forth till the buzzer signals the end of the first round. Good luck to both teams. Bentley, you get the first question. Though 18th century American John Chapman planted herbs on his long trip throughout the country, he is far more famous for planting what fruit seeds?
Apple seeds.
Johnny Appleseed, that's right. Chinese Christian, your first question ever is a math question. Solve for x. In the equation 8x plus 9 equals 16x minus 3.
You need to just you have to say something.
Steven?
X equals 4.
No, I'm sorry. You can steal.
8x plus 9 equals 16x plus 3.
Yeah, dude.
Not yet.
7.
1.5, 3/2. Angioplasty is a medical procedure involving the inflation of a small balloon inside your body to open up what kind of muscular tubes which carry blood away from the heart?
Arteries.
That's it for 10. Rams, during its civil war in the 1980s, what Middle Eastern capital city was divided by a green line that separated Christians and Muslims?
Say it again.
Beirut.
That's correct for 10 points. Regular season baseball matches have 4 umpires officiating, but how many are there throughout the playoffs?
6. 6.
Correct, 6 umpires. The only organ in the human body capable of regeneration. What part of your body is ailing when you have hepatitis?
Liver.
Liver.
That is right. Calculate the geometric mean of the two numbers 9 and 16. Keegan?
11.5.
All right, 11.5.
No, I'm sorry, you can steal.
4/3. I think so. 4/3?
No, it's 12. 11 years after Simón Bolívar established Gran Colombia in 1819, it had broken into 3 separate nations. Name either of the 2 present-day countries besides Colombia that made up Gran Colombia.
Panama and Venezuela?
No, I'm sorry. What do you want me to say? Judge? He's got to say no. All right.
All right, Venezuela and Ecuador. All right, Venezuela and Ecuador.
That's right. Thank you. All right. This story is a reflection of the author's views of civilization as a very thin layer which is shown through the actions of Piggy, Jack, and Ralph. Name this novel by William Golding about savage schoolboys.
Lord of the Flies.
You got it for 10. In the 1970s, England fought a series of cod wars over fishing rights with what European country located about 1,000 miles west of England?
Netherlands? West.
Greenland.
No, I'm sorry. You can steal.
Iceland? Yeah. All right, Iceland.
That's it. Iceland. That's the end of the rounds. Look at the score. 20 for Chinese Christian, 60 for Bentley. We'll come right back and meet our teams after these messages. Be right back. Welcome back. You are always welcome to join us in our studio audience and sample a taste of a live viewing of Quiz Kids. Just call us at 650-637-1936. We will send you free tickets. Keegan Covey, first of all, may I say that the goatee is very fetching.
Well, thank you.
Kind of dashing, Robin Hood-y kind of look.
Right, cool.
Did you grow it for the play you were in, or did you just grow it too?
Yeah, I've just been growing this for like no reason at all, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Now, you were just in a play, very ambitious play, Mary Zimmerman's Metamorphosis. What is that play?
Basically, it's kind of like, it's an ensemble play. It's a number of Greek myths from, of course, Ovid's Metamorphoses. And like, the most interesting thing about the performance itself is that there's a pool in the middle of the stage.
A giant watery pool.
Right, yeah.
Most of the action takes place in.
Yeah, which makes for some interesting, like, you know, design for the scenes and stuff like that.
And some dangerous stuff too, because Sean Nagel, you were also in the play and you nearly drowned.
Yeah, that's right. One scene required me to be a sailor, and there was a scene in which there was a storm, and we were pulled in by Poseidon, played by Keegan's henchman, and the last day I lost a contact lens, and besides that I was coughing a lot backstage, but it looked really cool from the audience's perspective, so it's okay.
But you were wet through most of this play.
Yeah, the water didn't really go away, and since we all just sort of play different parts because it's an ensemble piece, even when I'm supposed to be, you know, really jolly and stuff, I still can't get it out of my mind how soaking wet I am.
Oh, God, that sounds wonderful. Trevor Marraro, this is not your first competition today. You just came in from a competition this morning.
Yep.
Which was what?
Ludi Novembres, up until this year, Ludi Octobres. Now, the November Games, formerly the October Games, a Latin convention of the Bay Area.
Kind of a Quiz Kids in Latin.
Well, part of it, yes. The Open Certamen, they randomly assemble teams from people who signed up.
And how'd you do?
First place.
First place. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
We'll hope that you do as well today, I assume. Let's say hi to your coach, Heather Ludwig. And again, I want to welcome the Chinese Christian High School Rams for their first time, and Stephen Leong, their captain. Stephen, you are an avid reader. So avid that you have been reading, I don't know if this is a world record or if you're trying to go for a world record. How many books have you read in the last 4 years?
700.
700. Okay, name them.
Oh, I
got time.
I can start with last night.
What was the last one?
Last night was at 1:30 a.m. and it was Lee Child's One Shot.
So you like mysteries?
Yeah.
And you like science fiction a lot?
Yes.
Yes. So between science fiction and mysteries, there are at least 700 books a year for you to read. I mean, there's tons of them.
Well, definitely. I go to the library like 2-3 times a week.
Wow. I got a stack of books I can't get through. Well, good for you. Max Kanan, you like to play guitar.
Yes.
You like to sleep. And you also like to read, but unlike Stephen, you like nonfiction.
Yes.
Even the encyclopedia or the dictionary you enjoy.
Not the dictionary.
Just the encyclopedia.
It's far too wordy for me.
The encyclopedia. Oh, far too wordy. I love it when other people do puns. What's your favorite letter of the encyclopedia?
B.
Why not? Good for you. Howard Sue. Howard, you are 17 today. Happy birthday. I'm glad we could milk that for applause because you're a member of the debate club and they haven't met, so there's nothing to talk about.
Yep.
If you do meet again, what would you like to debate next?
I have no idea.
No idea.
Yeah, we're right now just getting a bunch of requests from everyone. And
Well, sift through them and we hope you come up with something good. Let's give a big hand to your coach, Marcus Ong. And would you please say hello to our judge, Ross Ritterman. Do not fear, we shall return in just a couple of minutes. Let's play the lightning round. All right, you guys, put your hands on the buzzers. I have a series of 10-point questions here. The first guy to buzz in gets to answer for his team. Give me the right answer, you'll score 10 points. Give me the wrong answer or no answer, and the other team will be allowed to collaborate and possibly steal those points away. If you buzz in before I complete the question, that's all you'll hear before you give me your answer. And if you give me the wrong answer, you will listen to me complete the question for the other team before they get the chance to try, okay? Good luck to both teams. Here's our first question. Leading the unification of Germany, what member of the Prussian nobility was named the chancellor of the newly formed empire in 1871? Yes, Keegan.
Is this Otto von Bismarck?
It is. Give the English translation of the Spanish word caja. Caja is a box. The process of photosynthesis converts carbon dioxide and water into what two products? Yes, Howard.
Glucose and oxygen?
That is right. On the sitcom Frasier, which left TV's primetime airwaves in 2004, what city in the Pacific Northwest was the site of Yes, Max?
Seattle.
Yes. How many bytes are in a kilobyte? Yes, Howard.
1024?
You got it. Sharing his last name with a recent Hugh Jackman character, name the doctor who helps Jonathan and Mina Harker fight. Yes, Sean.
Van Helsing.
Right. In music, if the written note G has two flat signs next to it, what note should you actually play? Yes, Stephen.
F natural?
That is right. What country's euro coins have a picture of its Queen Beatrix? Yes, Max.
The Netherlands.
That is right. He had only one eye because he gave his other eye away for a drink from the fountain of wisdom. Yes, Max.
Odin.
Right. Calculate the largest integer value of x that satisfies the equation 6x minus 8 is less than 45. Eight. Once called the Deseret, what U.S. state? Yes, Keegan.
Utah.
Right. In 1944, the World Series was held entirely at Sportsman's Park because the Browns played what other team? Sean.
St. Louis Cardinals.
Correct. What Renaissance artist was renowned for his bronze relief work on the Cathedral of Siena, but also created the Gates of Paradise doors to the baptistry of the Duomo in Florence? Yes, Sean.
Rembrandt.
No, I'm sorry.
Michelangelo.
Yeah.
Oh,
You guys.
Michelangelo.
No, it's Lorenzo Ghiberti. In physics, what type of electrical gate has a 1 value when any of its inputs are on, but a 0 when they are all off? Yes, Howard.
Transistor?
No, I'm sorry.
Would this be an OR gate?
That is the OR gate, yes. The New Zealand species of parrot known as the cockapoo is unable to perform what avian function that the Yes, Sean.
Flight.
Right. In 1927, American architect Buckminster Fuller developed the Dymaxion, made out of aluminum for temporary use in the USSR. It was intended to be a futuristic style of what kind of building? Yes, Trevor.
Geodesic dome.
No. You can steal. You can talk it over.
Geothermal?
Huh? Geothermal what? Geothermal?
It was a house.
Nice.
This is some dome.
Sometimes the easiest thing.
Actually, remember that.
Solve for x in the equation. Log x 343 equal log to the base x of 343 equals 3. X equals 7. The Abduction from the Seraglio is one of the lesser-known operas by what composer of Eine kleine Nachtmusik and the Magic Flute? Yes, Sean.
Wagner.
No, you can steal.
Magic flute. No. This is so sad. No answer.
Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart.
Magic flute.
Name the man who served as president of what was once Yugoslavia until his death in 1980. Yes, Keegan.
Josip Broz Tito.
That's right. Named for a vice president under Teddy Roosevelt, it is home to America's farthest north McDonald's. Identify this city that holds an annual Midnight Sun baseball game. Yes, Max.
Fairbanks.
That's correct. Convert 189 degrees Fahrenheit to degrees Celsius. (73 degrees). When scientist Ernest Rutherford tried alchemy in 1919, he didn't try to convert lead into gold. Instead, he converted nitrogen into what other gaseous element that is next to it in the periodic table? Yes, Keegan.
Would this be oxygen?
That would be oxygen. Also known as Robin Goodfellow, what Shakespeare character said? Sean?
Puck.
That's right. There goes my Katharine Hepburn impression. Louis Sullivan is responsible for St. Louis' Wainwright Building. However, Eero Saarinen won the competition to create what better-known landmark? Yes, Sean.
Gateway Arch.
Yes. That is the end of the rounds. Look at the score, 90 to 160. We will be right back with the final round.
Kaiser Permanente. Thrive.
Let's play the Extreme Lightning Round. All right, just because Sean rudely cut me off with the right answer before I could do my Katharine Hepburn, this is for my director. Lord, what fools these mortals be. Lord, what fools these mortals be. Oh, never mind, don't even try. Now I'm just milking it. Now it doesn't matter. Now you've hurt me. All right. The point values are doubled and I don't care anymore. Here's the first question. Good luck to both of you. What American author married his wife Estelle in 1929, less than 4 months before publication of his novel, The Sound and the Fury? Yes, Max?
William Faulkner.
Right. What kingdom, along with Brandenburg, rose to become the core of Germany in Yes?
Prussia.
That's right, Max. In basketball, if after a ball is shot with a legitimate chance to score and a player touches the ball during its downward flight, what is the official's call? Yes, Sean?
Goaltending.
Correct. In the UK, it can mean to fire someone in a company. What term is used in football to mean yes, Sean?
Sack.
Right. In 1985, Monica Seles became the youngest to be named Sportswoman of the Year in what former Balkan nation that now exists as several countries, including, yes, Howard?
Yugoslavia?
Correct. What word is used to describe a man whose wife has died? Yes, Sean?
Widower.
You got it. The didgeridoo is a native musical instrument. Sean?
Australia.
Correct. Italy, Japan, and Germany. Yes, Howard?
Axis powers.
That's right. What word from Chinese describes the act of touching your forehead to the ground when bowing before a yes?
Hao.
Correct. In 1935, Dr. Carl Weiss assassinated what U.S. senator? Yes, Sean?
Huey Long.
Right. What African country built many of its towns along the Nile River between? Yes, Keegan?
Egypt.
Right. Deuterium differs from hydrogen in that deuterium, Howard?
Has one more neutron?
Yes. During 2004, Rush Limbaugh began playing the Mighty Mouse theme, Here I Come to Save the Day, whenever he had news about what politician's presidential campaign. Yes, Max?
John Kerry.
That's it. The American alligator is just one of the 23 known species of what order of reptiles? Yes, Keegan?
Would this be the crocodilians?
Yes, the crocodiles, yes. Chronic bronchitis may cause a condition known as cyanosis, when your skin turns what color? Yes, Howard?
Blue.
Right. Jack Dawkins, who led Fagin's gang of child thieves in Oliver Twist, was better known by what name? Trevor?
Artful Dodger.
That's right. Andrei Volkonsky and Sergei Prokofiev were all 20th century composers from what country? Yes, Keegan?
Russia.
Right. Mike Fluff Cowan enjoys a 6-figure income being employed by Jim Furyk. What term is used to describe the person who carries a golfer's clubs? Howard?
Caddy.
I am giving up teaching tomorrow. Unlike Susan B. Anthony, who voted in 1872, this woman could not because she was being imprisoned for indecency. Name this woman, the first who ran for U.S. president in 1872. Yes, Max.
Stanton.
No. You can talk about it in steel.
It's not Stanton.
No answer.
Victoria Woodhull, a descendant of what painter of the 1885 work Starry Night, was assassinated? Yes, Sean.
Van Gogh.
That's correct. What horror movie term for the undead describes a computer? Max.
Zombie.
That's right. Just go with your instincts. Okay. What leader of the big bands, 2 minutes to go, what leader of the big bands, the Washingtonians and the Jungle Band, later headed his own orchestra and wrote the tunes Mood Indigo and Sophisticated Lady? That would be the Duke, Duke Ellington. In 1934, Cornelia Meggs received the Newbery Medal for Literature. Went to a biography of what author of Little Women? Yes, Max.
Alcott.
That's correct. The most famous event associated with it occurred when its second reactor suffered a meltdown in early... Yes, Howard.
Chernobyl?
No, in early 1979. Name this Pennsylvania nuclear plant.
3 Mile Island. 3 Mile Island.
That's right. The letters A, B, C, D, E, and G all denote varieties of what liver disease? Yes, Howard.
Hepatitis?
Correct. 19th century American writers Margaret Fuller, Henry David Thoreau, and Ralph Waldo Emerson were all associated with what? Yes, Sean.
Transcendentalism?
Correct. What is the converse of the logical statement, if P, then Q? Yes, Trevor.
If Q, then P.
That's right. Give the football term for the area of the field covering the last 20 yards before the goal line. Yes, Sean.
Red zone.
That is correct. What East African country is a member of the British Commonwealth, even though, yes.
Mozambique.
Correct, Max. He negotiated a treaty with Paunceford of England concerning the creation of a canal in Central America. Which American ambassador to England engineered the open door policy with China? Sean.
Harry?
No. You can steal, gentlemen.
Actually, no.
John Hay.
Oh.
That's the end of the game. Let's look at the final score. We have 350 here, 440 for Bentley. They're moving on. But Chinese Christian played a great first game with us. We hope to see you back next year, and we hope to see you next week. Bye-bye.
The following underwriters helped to make this program possible: San Mateo Credit Union, Kaiser Permanente, Samtrans. Tournament champions will win an all-expense-paid trip to Europe, courtesy of ACIS. Additional support provided by the Burlingame Scottish Rite of Freemasonry, the Knights Templar, and National Academic Quiz Tournaments.